welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriela.
Today I want to show you something that has given me the opportunity to experiment with a new creative process inside filmmaking.
Thank you so much to invideo for sponsoring today's content.
It's called Agent 1, and it lives inside invideo. Think of it as the first AI agent that has actually been trained in filmmaking. It understands fully the cinematographic language and any directions you give. I have been working on this story and I only have one image of my character to start with, so let's get into it.
I'm here in the invideo homepage, and as you can see, we have autopilot or agent mode. So we're going to go ahead with agent mode. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upload the image that I have from my characters. So as you can see now, I have uploaded my character's image. I'm just going to upload the PDF of my script over here. So now we have both the image and the document uploaded. Here I'm just like noting some elements that we have already on the script, but it's really important that, you can be vague or you can be specific, but you don't have to be specific. But here I'm just notating something because I want to develop those images. As I said, I only have this one image right now. So let's go ahead and click. So you can just give a title to your agent. In this case, since I'm going to work a little bit, not so much on the script, but more on the storyboard, I'm just going to call it that and give it the color blue and just click over here. As you can see, we have the agent chat over here. And on this side, we have 3 elements. I'm just going to wait for it to think and to create what I'm asking for in order to show you what we have in each of these tabs. And honestly, it's very satisfying to see just how it starts working. Sometimes it asks you questions just to move forward, and you can always go back and just recall something from a long time ago. So let's wait and see what it creates. So as you can see, we have 3 tabs over here. We have the chat, where you can ask and call up and direct the agent to do or to take away or to change stuff. And then we have this one over here, which is where we will see our generations. We don't have any images yet because it's generating them, but just to let you know, here's where they will be. So here we can see the progress of how it's working. And it's really cool how on the context you can see it's like reading everything and generating a memory, reviewing the agents. It has a reference here. So this is really interesting, mostly because you can even change stuff here if you want, or you can directly ask on the chat for the agent to change anything over here. So right here we have the first draft of the character sheet. Probably I will ask to take off those high heels because of the story. I think it will be a bit hard to be in high heels, but overall I think it's really good what we are getting for the first character sheet test. So directly ask for what I want to change without necessarily generating a new image with Nano Banana, and click enter over here. So this iteration process makes it much more smoother. So over here we can create different agents. So for example, when I'm on the step of animating, I can create one that's like expert on sit dance animation or cling or whichever I choose of the models that they have available here in invideo. And I really like how we are starting to have like a body of work now that it's like going through the images and generating more of what I asked. So as you can see here, we have the combat boots now. We have the overall feel that I asked for on the story, even the sketchbook that's also on the script. So I really like how this is turning out. So let's see the other images that are being generated. And now we have, this will be 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, and these numbers can be used to annotate with the agent and direct it to change something on a specific image. So as you can see, we have the changes that we asked for, and we have the combat boots, also the new character sheet, different spaces of and different scenarios of the script, as well as different expressions. That's also that I asked for. This one's kind of funny, but the other ones I do like to see how the character react or will have different expressions. And I really like this one too because we see even more details of the script. So now I will ask for a specific sequence, and now we're going to start generating like the actual images of the script of this particular sequence, which is I'm just gonna test it and say and talk about one part of the whole script that I gave it. So as you can see, I didn't say specifically which sequence I'm talking about. I just vaguely talked about what happens. So I want to see what the agent does with this. And as you can see, we have our images over here on this tab. We have the context, where our script and all of the details of the character are. All of these you can edit, and the notebook, which is where everything is happening. So it will ask me some questions. So I'm gonna ask for something else. As you can see, the language I'm using is very natural, and that's also part of what makes it much more easier to kind of navigate, iterate, and just overall give your focus to the creative part. And while that's going on, I'm going to show you how to create a new agent. So you're just going to click over here, and we're going to make this agent a specialist in seat dance. I'm going to call it seat dance animator, and I'm going to go ahead and ask for more things while the other thing's going on. Oh wow, so we have our first result over here, and this is the lab sequence where she creates all of the flowers. I really like this cyberpunk / Victorian girly vibe that it's creating. I have a few changes in mind, but I will let it work a little bit more and then tell it. And as you can see here, we have all the prompts. So if you want to study like reverse engineer, this is a great way to do it, and just read how it's prompting towards this image. We are also getting everything in 4K, which is amazing. And you can also mark as approved, reject it, edit. So for example, if I want to edit something about this, I could just click over here or do it via this chat. We have another scene here, which is a raid, and it's where they kind of try to destroy her lab, and she runs away. So I'm very happy that she saved the flowers. Okay, so now I wanted to, I'm very impressed actually with both, but mostly these because it's more like action, and then you have these facial expressions that are strong, and it did it really well. So let's go ahead and ask for some changes. The changes are going to be, I love it how it says on it. Okay, wow. Now we have those beautiful flares and a more like long aspect ratio, which is really nice too. Oh, here it's not using the same character, so I'm just gonna make a note about it. Here, these two are really good. Wow, I love the action scenes. This one's amazing. I'm super excited to animate all of these. Wow. So now I'm just asking to like so we have a storyboard on each of these images, and we have all of the frames together. So I'm just gonna ask it to isolate all of these and probably just animate. Directly ask. I'm gonna also go to the seat dance animator over here, and I just really want to see how this gets animated. So let's go ahead with this action sequence when she runs away and ask for it to animate it. You can work at the same time with different agents on the same project, so that makes it even more smoother to move forward and have a concept ready, or your storyboard, or just the character sheet, so you can work on different agents at the same time. So let's go ahead and click enter. Well, now some of the videos are ready, so let's go ahead and check them out. I'm super excited to see. Wow, okay, that's pretty amazing. As you can see, we have the prompt over here.
We have the model use, duration, resolution, all the information in the frames. This is just amazing. We even have the reference of which images it used. For example, it feeded the character sheet, the main character image, and the first frame. I'm impressed. I mean, see, I know Citans is good, but when you start using it, then you say again, it's really good. So I'm super happy that InVideo has Citans 2.0. That let's go ahead to Script Supervisor again, and let's say I want to change the whole like hair here. I want to change it to be blonde hair, and if I do that, I will have to do it manually if it wasn't for the agent. But luckily, I can just tell the agent. So as you can see, we have the exact same images, but now her hair is blonde. I just asked for some of the sequence images to be changed, but even in this one that it's from far away, we have a really good change in her color of hair. So I'm very excited with the results, that even though it's a bunch of images, I didn't have to like prompt one by one. I just have had to give like a full instruction, and it did a really good job. Overall, I'm really happy with the results of working with Agent 1, and I will show you a little sequence by the end of this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing or giving a like. It really helps out the channel. And thank you so much to InVideo again for sponsoring today's content. I'll see you at the next one. Bye.